I have page 100 of Hafez's poetry. It's so good that we don't seem to stop reading it. Here's the Persian first line. Last night, the wine cellar, a man of great experience, conversed with me, and here I share with you his secret sense. Quote, go easy on yourself. The world's harsh nature is to be hard on the man who's hard upon himself continually. Right? People, that's true. People are hard on themselves continually. They no break.
It's an interesting point. It's a wine cellar, so usually on a bar, that's what they will tell you. Just take it easy, drink a cup.
Wow. Well, the wine cellar, if he's symbolic of a guru, they would say the same thing.
Yeah, but somehow there is...
Take it easy on yourself. All right, then he gave me such a glass of wine as flashing light made Venus dance in heaven and strike her lute and share delight and cry, good health. And he went on, listen, my boy, draw near, let sorrow go. Take my advice if you have ears to hear. They say good health when they drink wine. Good health. And your heart is red with blood. And if your heart is red with blood, smile as red wine will smile. Don't cry out like a harp strings, though you are grieving all the while. Until you pass this veil, you can't arrive at what is hidden. To impure ears, so rushes, words must still remain hidden. But when it comes to love, life's all of listening and of speaking. We must be then all open eyes and ears forever seeking. And self-promotion's not the mode a clever man employs. Speak if you have knowledge, otherwise see that you make no noise. Bring wine, Asef, the Lord of time, who's gracious and forgiving, already knows the dissipation in which Hafez is living. He's in dissipation. Says to your health. We say good to your health.
What is dissipation?
Dissipation is declining or to the dissipation is in a declining, disappearing, or lack of growth, dissipating. You're losing everything. To dissipate your money is to lose it all.
But there is again descendants.
Already knows the dissipation which Hafez is living, the Lord of time knows. Bring the wine. Asef, the Lord of time, who's gracious and forgiving, already knows the dissipation in which Hafez is living.
Okay.
Nice. Love's road, an endless road where there's...
Read the beginning again.
The beginning of what? This poem? Last night, the wine cellar, a man of great experience, conversed with me, and here I share with you his secret sense. Quote, go easy on yourself. The world's harsh nature is to be hard on the man who's hard upon himself continually. Right? You make yourself sick if you're harsh on yourself and you're hard on the man who's hard upon him. And then he gave me such a glass of wine as flashing light made Venus dance in heaven and strike her lute and share delight. And then he gave me such a glass of wine, its flashing light made Venus dance in heaven.
Venus, eh?
The wine... Here the wine is flashing light, made Venus dance in heaven, and strike her lute and share delight. Now you have light and sound.
Well, Venus is singing the lute and dancing.
So this is Nada, Jyoti. and good health. And he went on, listen, my boy, draw near.
Read that.
What?
After he drank the wine.
After he drank the wine, and then he gave me such a glass of wine as flashing light made Venus dance in heaven and strike her lute in shared delight. And cry good health. He went on, listen, my boy, draw near. Let sorrow go. Take my advice if you have ears to hear. If you have ears. What is he listening to?
A lute.
The music of the spheres.
It's a lute.
And if your heart is red with blood, smile as red wine will smile. Don't cry out like harp strings, though. You are grieving all the while. Until you pass this veil, you can't arrive at what is hidden. To impure ears, so rushes, words must still remain hidden. And when it comes to love, life's all a listening and a speaking. You must be then all open eyes and ears forever seeking. Self-promotion's not the mode a clever man employs. Speak if you have knowledge, otherwise see that you make no noise. Don't talk when you don't know. Bring wine, Aseph, the Lord of time, who's gracious and forgiving, already knows the dissipation in which Hafez is living. It seems he would know. Does God know how much money you have? Love's road, an endless road, where there's no place to rest, where souls must sacrifice themselves and not protest. You can't protest. Each moment that you give your heart to love is good, and there's no need to see what omens might suggest. So take the libertine sweet way. Not every man is shown the road that leads to such a treasure chest. See, they're not shown. Don't frighten us by saying reason prohibits it. In our town, the police chief has made not one arrest. Clear eyes can glimpse him as they glimpse the new moon's sliver. And not to every gaze is this made manifest. So ask your own eyes then, just who is it who slays us? Stars have not sinned here, nor have horoscopes transgressed. Hafez's tears have no effect at all. You are like granite, as my heart's bewilderments attest. I'm going to stop reading here. Page a test 103, 100 to 103. We're reading from Dick Davis. Faces of Love.